Hey guys. So I am really gonna miss that Bluebird logo. By now, you already know that Elon has officially flipped the bird. Yes, pun intended. Also, RIP Larry the Bird. And while the internet is now calling these things X posts, I'm still over here calling them tweets forever. But here's the thing, did you know that X.com has a super long history? You see, before it was acquired, X was actually just an online bank. And supposedly their sales pitch was that they were an online bank that didn't charge any fees. And initially they had a whole vibe of shaking up the world with innovation. And their only major win was merging with a company called Confinity, which eventually became PayPal, and that's huge. That's when Elon called it quits and said bye-bye. But fast forward to 2023, he decides to acquire Twitter and then rebrand it as X.com. Why? Because apparently there's this vision that X.com will be an everything app. So think social media, payments, banking, all rolled into one. But the biggest problem to this was that Twitter wasn't just a platform. It was basically the spot for news, memes, and those feel-good Bluebird vibes. And so the branding to X has been a pretty big change. And honestly, people are still kind of split. Some think it's pure genius, while others think it absolutely makes no sense. But that's not all. While Twitter users were busy figuring out the new rebrand, there were others who were getting ready to take legal action against X.com. For example, the letter X was already trademarked by hundreds of other companies. Microsoft for Xbox, Meta, given the whole Thread situation, and a Japanese rock band called X Japan. So with all these shots being fired from all kinds of directions, don't be surprised if you happen to see the X brand being questioned right and left. But then there's also the money. Switching from Twitter to X wiped out $4 billion from a $20 billion company. But that's on top of the 32% drop in value after Twitter was acquired. And now switching things that actually still work well for the new Twitter or X.com. Thankfully, the UI has been kept pretty much the same whether you're using a browser or app. And in the last year, they've also introduced Grok, which is their newest AI. And I can't say that I've used it much yet, but there's all kinds of neat things that you can do to quickly see what's trending out there for all kinds of different topics. And one thing I've also noticed is that if you have any kind of a premium subscription plan, the app will let you access certain features that are in beta a lot earlier. And this gives you a chance to sneak a peek at what's upcoming before it's rolled out. But again, I'm still giving it time to let the Twitter rebrand sink in. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how X.com plans on rebuilding what Twitter once had, like years and years of brand identity. Users hopefully staying on the platform and not migrating to other apps like Blue Sky, for example. Yeah, it's a thing now. And by the way, don't forget the search engine challenges, because looking for just X versus specifically Twitter can mean all kinds of different search results. But for now, I do rely on using X to get up to speed on gaming, anime, and tech news. And I certainly hope that the experience of the previous Twitter stays exactly the same on X. Thanks for watching. And for more on Twitter or X, please consider subscribing to this channel.